Hi everyone. So I'm ready with the Dandanaka series edition 6. Such a nice, happy moment for me that every month I've been doing this without fail on the first Saturday. It is happening, touchwood. Today it got a little delayed. 3 hours, but I'm still okay because I'm grateful that I'm able to do this. So as you all know, it is Ting tales this time. So what do you think are Ting tales? Ting, the sound rings a bell. Yes, so that's exactly what we wanted to tell, a tale that is giving you a bell kind of a thought. Ting, something strikes inside your mind. There are so many tales like this, which when you hear will leave you with a oh my god, I never thought of this. Yeah, so it is that kind of tale that we would want to tell you. In Tamil there is a proverb which goes something like this: வாழைப்பழத்துல ஊசி ஏத்துற மாதிரி, which means how you insert a needle inside a banana. Just think, if you're going to take a very sharp needle and insert it inside a banana, it would be so smoothly going in. When you have to tell certain things to people in such a way that they might think it is very sweet, but at the same time it is driving the point across, we use this proverb to describe that. வாழைப்பழத்துல ஊசி ஏத்துற மாதிரி, he said something. So this is what I feel Ting tales are also about. So today we have two tales. The Ting is a name that I gave to the tales. These are not called traditionally Ting tales. You could say clever tales, but for me these are Ting tales because there was some kind of a oh my god moment when I listened to these tales. So quickly, without any further ado, the two tales that I wanted to share with you all. The first one is this. There was this man who was appointed as a bank manager in a new town. He was very eager and very wanting to know about all his customers. So he had come the first day and he had called all the people who are already there, had a big meeting and told them that I would like to know every single detail about every person who's working here, and also about important customers that I would really want to know. Not only the important ones, but also every single customer that is coming to this bank, because I personally feel that a personal connection and a personal touch has to be there between the manager and the customers, so that the customers are satisfied, and that is my style of working, is what he said. Now all the people in the branch were very happy with the new manager's idea and enthusiasm, and they helped him in every way possible. 1 week or 2 weeks later, when the manager was going through the customer name lists, he found that there was this customer, one customer, let's give him a name, let's say Krishna. Krishna was coming every day and depositing 1,000 rupees without fail, except on a bank holiday. All the other days this customer would be there and depositing 1,000 rupees. And now this manager got very curious. He wanted to know what was happening, who this customer was. He was very curious. So the next day he called out to his accountant and he said, now I see there is this particular customer called Krishna who's coming every day to deposit 1,000 rupees. What is he? He seems to be a very, very interesting character to me. How is this customer? And the accountant said, yes sir, of course, he seemed very interesting to us as well, so we wanted to know more about him. But this customer, you know what, he is somebody who does not like to be disturbed or talked to, because we've never seen him smiling. We have tried many ways to have a conversation, start a conversation with him, but he does nothing except coming, depositing the 1,000 rupees and going off. This is all he does. But if you would like to try, every day he comes here exactly at 9:30 and he waits for the bank to open, and he's our first customer for the day, and he will come deposit his money and he will go back. If you really want to meet him, sir, you please come and you will get to see him. And now the bank manager was very curious. He said, whatever it might take, I will talk to him. I will understand this customer better than anybody else. Because now when others say that it was not possible to start or have a conversation with him, the bank manager was all the more thrilled and excited to actually develop a great relationship with this new customer of his. So the next day he went really early and he was waiting for this person to come. So when this person came, the accountant signaled. He said, now this is the guy. And the bank manager promptly came out, looked at him and said, good morning, sir. The man just looked, nodded his head and went about his business. So, sir, would you like to have tea or coffee? You have come so early. Nothing. And he just deposited the money, took leave. This was what was happening every day. Bank manager was trying really hard to establish a connection with this customer, but it was not at all happening. But one day, things seemed to come in his favor. The man was standing there with a punctured scooter, and the bank manager happened to cross by. He said, now this is my time. So he stopped by and he said, would you like to come? I know you're here to deposit the 1,000 rupees. And he nodded and got inside the car with the manager. The manager slowly started a conversation, and slowly they came to talk. And about a month later, when the manager thought that he had actually broken the ice between him and the customer, he asked, now that we have been talking so much and you kind of understand me and I'm more like a friend to you, can you please tell me, why do you come and deposit every day 1,000 rupees? And this guy simply said, I would tell, but you won't believe me. No, that is not it. You tell me what it is. I'm sure I definitely will believe you. And this man said, I don't work anywhere. I just win in bets and I deposit the money. What? Come again? You heard me right. I bet, and if I win in the bet, I get 1,000 rupees and I deposit every day that 1,000 rupees in the bank. Do you mean to say that you bet on something every day? Yes. And you win every day? So far so good, yes. And it is the bet money that you're coming and depositing in the bank? Mm-hmm. Now this man was taken aback. And the customer said, I told you, you won't believe me. No, I believe you. But I'm just thinking, how is this even possible? How can you win a bet every day? If you really want to know, then why don't you bet and know it for yourself? And now the bank manager was a little reluctant. What if I lose in the bet? But the man took that to his advantage. He said, see, you are scared of losing in the bet. Maybe I'll find somebody else to bet. He said, no. Tell me what it is. I'm ready. I can bet and I don't think I'm going to lose in this bet ever. And this customer simply said, tomorrow morning, sir, your thighs will be blue in color. And that I bet. Are you crazy? Sorry. Do you mean to say that my thighs will turn blue in color tomorrow? Yes, not both the thighs, just the right thigh. And I bet 1,000 rupees on that. I'm sure you're going to lose this bet. Let's see. And what if I win? If you win, I give you 1,000 rupees. As simple as that. All right. So see you tomorrow then. Morning 9:30. I'll be here as usual. And let's see who wins the bet, said the man, and he left. Now this bank manager didn't know what to do. In his mind, he knew it was such a silly bet. Is this even possible? Overnight. Will his thigh, that to his right thigh, turn blue in color? Is this even possible? So now it was his headache. So every 5 minutes he went to the loo, he pulled down his pants just to check if his right thigh had turned blue or not. He went back home. Before going to bed, he checked his right thigh. It was normal. He even kept alarm for 12 o'clock in the night, 1 o'clock in the night, 2 o'clock in the night, 3 o'clock in the night, every 1 hour to just check if his right thigh had turned blue in color. Morning 6 o'clock, he woke up. He quickly went to the bathroom, pulled down his pants, and he checked. It was normal. Now this man is going to lose the bet. But inside the heart of his hearts, he was a little scared. What if it just turns blue just like that and I lose the bet? What do I do? He went to office 8:30 and every 5 minutes he went to the bathroom, pulled down his pants to check if his thighs had turned blue or not, the right thigh. 8:55, it was normal. 9 o'clock, it was normal. 9:10, normal. 9:20, normal. 9:25, normal. And 9:30, the man walked in. And then the manager just stormed out and he said, "Now you are going to loosen the bet. See for yourself," he said, and he pulled down his pants. The thighs were normal. It had not turned blue in color, and the manager beamed with pride and he said, "Now you lost in the bet, my dear friend. What do you say?" The customer coolly looked to his right, and there was a man standing next to him, and he said, "Now I win the bet with you," to the man who was standing next to him. The manager was perplexed. "What is that bet?" And this man said, "You know what? This customer of yours had betted to me that you would remove your pants and show your thighs to him as soon as he entered your bank. And now I had told him for sure that you are a manager of a bank and you would not be silly enough to do such things to his customer. But you proved me wrong. Yes, what he said was true. The moment he walked in, you removed your pants to just show your thighs to him. I lose the bet," he said, and he gave 2,000 rupees to the customer. Now the customer looked at the bank manager and said, "I lost to you. Your thighs have not turned blue. So here it is, as I said, my 1,000 rupees to you." And then he still had the 1,000 rupees note with him. He looked at the manager and he said, "Now if you may, I would like to go and deposit this 1,000 rupees in my account for today." Was how the manager was standing and watching the man as he coolly deposited his 1,000 rupees and walked out of the bank. Sorry guys, sore throat. And now that is the story. Ting! Did it happen inside your head? So these are some tales which is like piercing a needle in a ripe banana. It tells you something, but in a very humorous and a funny way. வாழைப்பழத்தில் ஊசி ஏத்துற மாதிரி, if I had to tell in Tamil. So this is one of the tales that I wanted to share with you today. There is another tale, a very favorite tale, a folk tale. Many of you would have heard it, but this again is it's a nice tale that gives you that essence of, oh, so you think that you are clever? Now see what I am doing to you. That kind of a ting tale that happens in the minds of the listener. So here is it. There was once a rich landlord, a Brahmin landlord who never had anything non-vegetarian. So he always had vegetarian food. And now, right next to him was his helper's quarters. Now, this helper was a man who loved to eat fish. So, every day he used to go to the sea, catch fish, and bring it to his wife, and his wife would cook delicious fish for him for lunch. So one day, the landlord happened to just pass by the helper's house during lunchtime, and his wife was cooking delicious fish cooked in coconut oil. I don't know how it smells, but I'm just imagining what it could have smelled like. And the rich landlord was actually liking the smell of the fish. He could not eat the fish. He would not want to eat the fish. But for some reason, the smell of fish cooking was so delicious that he went home, asked his helper to serve rice, and smelling the fresh cooking fish, he had a very nice, satisfying meal. And then he called his helper and he said, "You know what? I cannot have fish for breakfast. I'm not allowed to, and I really don't want to. But you see, for some reason, the smell of that fish cooking is so delicious that I would like to smell it when I'm having my lunch. Can you please ask your wife to cook fish just at the right time that I'm having my lunch?" And now the helper was surprised, and he said, "Why not, my dear master? I definitely will. It'll be an honor for me," he said, and he went home and told his wife about what his master had said. Now, this wife was a little clever lady. She said, "So, see, you don't seem to appreciate my cooking, but everybody else seems to be knowing what a good cook I am. Now, listen to what I say. I don't mind cooking fish in my house so that your master can smell the aroma of the cooking fish and eat his lunch. But after a month, you will have to listen and ask to your master what I am asking you. If you are willing to do that for me, my dear husband, I am ready to cook fish for your master every day. I mean, let him smell the aroma of the fish that I am cooking." Now, this man didn't want to disappoint his master, and so he said, of course, whatever you say, whatever you say." And every day, when the master would come home for lunch, the lady would be cooking fish in coconut oil, and he would just sniff the beautiful aroma and have his lunch every day. This went on for a month, and after a month, the man's wife, the helper's wife, called him and he said, "Now you be a good, intelligent husband and do as I say. Every day you have been going and getting fish for me, huh? And I've been cooking the fish. Now your master cannot have the fish's aroma for free. He's a rich landlord. Go to him and ask him and tell him that for smelling this beautiful, wonderful fish aroma every day, he has to pay us 500 copper coins." "Are you crazy? How will I ever go and ask my master for money? He's the one who's giving me money, and we are happy and living with peace because of his. He's been helping us all the time." But the wife said, "Now you, my foolish husband, for once listen to me. Go and ask. He cannot deny." "Why don't you also come with me? I'm very scared." He said, "Okay, I will come with you." They both went to the master. And now the master was looking at them, smiled and said, "So it is you who has been cooking the fish for me every day? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You really should be having Nala Bhagam in your hands." Now, Nala Bhagam is a word that we use in Tamil for people who cook lovely food. You should be having Nala Bhagam in your hands. You cook so deliciously well. He was appreciating her cooking, which was when she said, Ah, I know, my dear landlord, I'm very happy with your appreciation, but that will not help us live, no? Since you have been smelling the aroma of the fish that I've been cooking, it's, I think, right of me to ask you to pay us the required amount for our services to you. This man was standing behind the wife, perplexed and saying, No, I did not say anything. It is all her. Please don't think that I am doing this to you. In a moment, the master understood how Chalu this lady was trying to be. He just looked at her, smiled, and said, what you seem to be telling also has a point. And now the lady got really excited. She looked at her husband and she said, I told you. See, this is what is happening. We are going to get money. And this man was saying, no, don't ask. She said, shh, I will take care of everything. You just keep quiet for a while, will you? She said, yes, so it is 500 copper coins, my dear lord. If you would give it to us right away, then I would take leave, because I have other work to do in my house. She was already making plans in her head. So every day I will cook fish, and every month I would get 500 copper coins, and what my husband was not able to do, I will be able to do, and in a few days I would become the landlord of this place. These were the thoughts that was happening inside her mind. But the landlord said, you wait here, let me come. And he went inside his room, and then the wife and the husband who were standing outside heard a sound. Ting! What could that be? The sound of a copper coin falling down. Maybe he's counting coins for us. Ting! Oh, two. Ting! 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 The copper coins were falling down one by one. The lady was standing there and counting, and when it reached 500, ting! The sound stopped. The lady said, didn't I tell you? 500 copper coins. Have you seen 500 copper coins in your eyes? Today I'm going to show you. It's all because of my intelligence, okay? You'll be really happy that you got such a clever wife for you, my dear husband. Now from now on, you see, we're always going to be doing things like this, and we're going to be very rich soon. And the man came outside. He walked outside his room. The landlord looked at the wife and said, all right, you may go now. Where? No, where is our fees for the cooking that we have done for you? What cooking? But I was cooking fish for you every day. But I did not eat it. But you did smell. I was charging you for the aroma that you have been taking every day. Oh, really? In that case, my dear lady, I have paid you. How did you pay me? I don't have 500 copper coins in my hand. You can't be cheating us like this. And he said, do you think I'm cheating you? Not at all. Didn't you hear the sound of the coins falling on the ground? Yes, I did. And how many coins did you think you heard? 500 coins. That's it. 500 copper coins. Sounds for the smell that I took of your fish. That's it. Becomes equal. I have so much work to do, so I'm taking leave of you too, said the landlord, and walked away. That is the story. Now, don't you think this is a Varapadatla Usiyetra story? A needle piercing inside the banana. A ting tail, literally too. So thank you so much for watching. So there are some tales like this that provokes your thought, makes you think twice before you do or ask certain things. These tales is what I wanted to bring to you all in this Dandanaka series. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being patient. And now I'm just going to upload this video because I was not able to go live in my phone. I don't have my laptop here in Coimbatore. It says that there are some restrictions in YouTube that would not allow me to go live from my phone. So I have recorded the video for you guys, and I'm going to upload it now. So it should be available in a couple of minutes. So again, sorry about it, but the whole idea is to share stories with you all, and that happened the way I wanted. So have fun. If these tales are thought provoking for you, leave a comment below. If you know of any other tale that is similar, share with us and share with the community of tellers that we are having in our YouTube channel, community of listeners who are following us. It'll be really nice if you could leave a comment below in the video here. And if you think what we're doing is nice, and if you think that this should reach to more people, please do consider subscribing to our channel and share this with your friends. Please tell these stories to people you know, because knowledge that is not shared goes wasted. See you soon again next week, because the second Saturday is when we do stories in Tamil, and we do something called the Endra Ondra Kada. I will put up the title of Endra Ondra Kada edition 6 by Tuesday. So see you all soon. Tata, thanks for watching. This is Lavanya Prasad signing off. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Tata.